Hello YouTube friends, it's Bree and I'm back. It's literally been like maybe a year since I posted a long length YouTube video. I'm also recording this on one of those little grippies that you just like stick to something. I just want to make sure it's still sticking. But I'm really excited to bring my YouTube back. It's a little revival of the YouTube, as well as of this Friday, Black Friday, I'm going to bring back my podcast. It's changing from Wealthy Moves Pod to Yoga Socialite Pod, and you will just have to stay tuned for all the details on that. My first podcast launch is going to be on this Friday, and I'll make sure to upload it to YouTube, and you can watch it anywhere that you have your podcast. You can watch actually podcasts on Spotify if you didn't know, now you know. And you can also listen to them on Apple. It's been a while, so let me get used to talking to the camera again. Bear with me. So we're gonna do a get ready with me, and we're gonna do it with Merit Beauty. I am so excited to be reviewing these Merit Beauty products. If you don't know, I've partnered with Merit before. There's been a few YouTube videos in the past where I did some reviews of clean beauty and I talked about Merit, and I still love them till this day. And I'm excited that they reached out before Black Friday because this was the day that I had in mind to like relaunch everything. And then they're like, hey, would you like to talk about some of our Black Friday promotions? And I'm like, duh. So look in the description box for all the details. I'll also list it down below here so you can read about it. But they are having amazing sales for Black Friday and you're not going to want to miss out. But let's get me ready for my work day. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm a little nervous that this little grippy is going to fall because I have my little Rode mic on and it connects to your phone and it's kind of heavy, like it kind of weighs it down. So if you see me go like this towards the camera, it's because I'm like pressing my phone to make sure that grippy stays grippy. Thanks a lot, Alex Earl, because now you've gotten us all on these little grippies. I don't even know where my tripod's at right now, so stay tuned. Okay. I have already, let me go ahead and preface that I've already put on like my serums. So if you don't know, and I didn't know this because as you probably remember from my first Merit video, and I'll make sure to link that in the description box, I am not like a makeup girly. Like I just got into serums and stuff within like the last few years. And I'm really glad I did because I'm getting closer. I'm closer to 40 than I am to 30. And so I really want to take care of my skin. But I just put on a little hyaluronic acid, a little agrelin, some vitamin C. I always put on vitamin C every single day. And right now I'm going to put on a little SPF. And this is a tinted SPF. This is not from Merit. This is just a tinted SPF that I have. But you should put on SPF every single day. And SPF is what you put on after your serums and stuff. And I've only used this SPF once because I also have like another clean beauty SPF that I use, but I think it has more of a tint than this one does. So I want it to just like be mindful of that. Like I don't want to put on too much of a tint. And then I'm going to put on my Merit products and be like, wait a second, like I look crazy. But I've only used this one once, like really about to go run in the mornings. And by run, I mean walk swiftly up a hill, literally. You know me, I only run on treadmills or if I'm being chased in a horror movie. Okay. So as we start to put on our products, we're just going to talk a little bit about my revival. Oh, wow, you guys, it literally is falling down. Did you see that? I'm going to leave that in because just like I used to do for my other videos, I like to keep it real. I'm a little nervous. Maybe I'll go get my tripod. Should we break for a second? I go get the tripod. Looking at this, I'm going to say 100% yes. Okay. BRB. I'm back. With the tripod, let me just say, if you're going to record a video and you're going to use a little mic pack, my little red mic pack there, tripod is the way to go. That grippy literally was seeing its way down the rabbit hole. Okay, so SPF is done. And this is just like a little sample SPF that I got from Sephora in one of those little bags. Now, fun fact, Merit is now carried at Sephora, so you can order it online, which I highly recommend because they have a really good special. But if you're like a last minute person and need to grab something, you can go to Sephora, and they are at Sephora. So we're gonna start off with the Complexion stick. You remember the first time I did this video, I had a hard time figuring out what side was up. I was like trying to pull it from the bottom. It was one of those days. Pre-matcha, and I still haven't had a matcha, but I feel like I'm doing good. This is the Perfection stick in Buff. Now, you can go to Merit's website and like put in what other makeup tints or different complexion things that you use, and it'll recommend what complexion stick for you. It has changed though, because originally it recommended Buff, and I remember this because I went back and watched my old YouTube video. So I was like, what color did they give me last time? It was Buff. Now this time it recommended a different color, and I stuck with Buff because I knew 100% Buff matched my skin tone. Like this, it's insane how much it matches my skin tone. It's crazy. So I'm pretty excited to put it on. And it's been a while since I've put it on, so bear with me. You just start to put little marks on your face, and then you go through with their amazing brush. You guys, I've been waiting for this freaking brush. Do you remember when I did my original YouTube? If you're my OGs, you know, when I did the original Merit video and I didn't have the brush, and all I kept talking about was like, God, I wonder if it would like look different with the brush. Like it was in my brain. I have been craving this brush. I'm so freaking excited. So as we continue my Get Ready With Me, let's get into why I'm like reviving the podcast, the YouTube, and everything else. So I'm gonna start, I don't know where I wanna start exactly. Maybe I'll just do a few little lines in certain places. I'm gonna use this as full coverage, just so y'all know. I'm gonna put a little bit under the eyes. Do my cheeks. I always do my nose. Look at it. You can't even see. It's so hard. Let me step back a little bit. Maybe you can see it better. It matches my skin tone so much that you can see it better on my forehead, but like my cheeks and stuff, it's hard to even see that I did anything because it matches that dang well. I'm gonna say less is more. I'm just like drawing a sun on my face. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm drawing a sun. The brush. So I'm reviving my, oh my God, you guys. The brush does make a huge difference. Get the brush. You remember last time, literally. If you didn't watch my old YouTube about this, let me just give you the scoop because I keep referring to it. I didn't have the brush before. I had like a little sponge, and I said, okay, it's doing good, but gosh, I wonder what it would be like with the brush. And let me tell you, the brush is fabulous. Oh my God, you guys. Holy crap. I may have put a little too much on, to be completely honest with y'all. So the reason why I am reviving, sorry, I keep going off topic. The reason why I'm coming back and reviving the YouTube, the podcast, I'm kind of intertwining them into one. Holy crap, this matches my skin so well. I'm sorry that like I'm literally. Now, one thing I will say, it's kind of covering up my birthmark a little bit. I think I put a little too much on right there. I kind of caked it in that little spot. And I love my birthmark and I love my freaking freckles. I'm not someone that likes to cover those things up. I know some people do, but like, hello, people pay for freckles these days. Like, why would I not want to showcase my beautiful freckles? Oh my gosh. It matches my skin so well, y'all. It's insane. I will say 100% that this matches my skin better than any skin tint that I have. It's really just amazing. I mean, I'll have to do a side by side and I'll make sure that's there, but wow, y'all. Like the only complaint is you see like part of my birthmark. This is my birthmark right here. If you've ever read that story in high school or junior high maybe about the birthmark, I was always so excited to read it because I have a birthmark on my face and that's the big gist of the story. But it's covering up a little bit of my birthmark, which is what I don't like. So I'm just licking my finger because I want my birthmark to show, y'all.
you know, it's hard when you're a kid to like get used to having a birthmark on your face, and I love it, and I love having freckles and stuff. So I love to show that side of me. That's who I am. My eyebrows are doing something crazy, but I don't have my eyebrow brush in here, so. So I just finished with a complexion stick. You see how easy that was? This is like a 5-second thing. It took like literally 1 minute. 100% get the brush. Everything is going to be linked below in the description box, but 100% get this freaking brush. That made a huge difference. I mean, it's so even. I'm just going to do a little bit more under my eyes because I know I didn't sleep well last night. I woke up at like 2 in the morning. But they say when you wake up at 2 in the morning, like between like 2 to 4 to 5 in the morning, that's like when God speaks to you the best because the world is silent. So I did listen to like a Christian podcast and kind of get my energy right, which I feel very grounded today. Okay. So speaking of Christian podcasts and revivals, I am reviving back the YouTube channel, and I'm very excited to bring it back. I'm very excited to bring my podcast back. And I think that I'm doing it from a place of where it's truly me. You know what I mean? I feel like in the past, because I had kind of really been kind of known in the yoga world as a certain person, as a certain persona, and I just really want to be more of myself. And one thing that I feel like I've always been good at is being true to myself. But I think sometimes with my content, I was creating content based off what I felt like people think I should create the content for, not necessarily always creating content that was super genuine to me. And I would experiment with different content that I felt like fit my brand, but maybe it wasn't actually my calling. You know what I mean? So it's been nice to take this year off. I even made my Instagram private for a bit. Now we're going to use, my favorite thing is this Merit Shade Stick. It is their lip oil. Something I also brought out is the Merit Millennial Lipstick. I love this. I use this every date night with just like a little like clear gloss over it. I'm not going to put this on for y'all today, but if you look at any picture of mine and I'm like dressed up, I have this on. But I am going to put the lip oil on because during the week, like as you know, hello, see the yoga outfit. I am a yoga and wellness person, so I don't like to wear like lipstick through the week. Like I'm going to be at the studio today. So if you don't know, last year I took a little hiatus. I took a year off from all of this because I took a general manager position for Yoga and Wellness Center. And I'm very excited that I did. I get to work with a major female entrepreneur. I'm not going to name drop her, but she's freaking amazing. She's very well known here in the desert. And she has been in so many different elements of entrepreneurship, and I've learned so much from her, and I continue to learn so much from her. And I run her yoga studio as well as I do marketing for some of her other companies, including newsletters and social media and things like that. So it kind of encompasses, you know, my degree in public relations, my minor in marketing, and like my love for yoga and wellness. So I've been running the yoga studio. December 1st will be my full year in the yoga studio. So very exciting. And I took some time off because that studio needed so much TLC, and it just needed to like have new energy created in it. And I knew I couldn't like do my love projects, my podcast, my YouTubes, my content creation stuff, and give that what it needed. And also getting the people in place that needed to be there to help make it such a beautiful and special place. And now it is, y'all. Like now it's fabulous. And I am at a point now to where things run smooth enough to where I can start putting energy back to my passion projects. There was a while there that I was like working open to close. I was like, we really had to get it revamped. So it feels just like such a great accomplishment. And I have so much love for the community here to get it to see where it was when I first started and see where it is now. So it's amazing. And we have so many new people, like, and also like people that used to be part of the community that have come back now because the energy is so good. Okay.
So I'm ready. That was it. This is what, like a 15-minute video. It took me, what, 10, 15 minutes to get ready. Thanks, Merit. So again, products that I'm using, I love this lip oil. This color is Les Deux. Did I get it because I love French and I love the Dawn accent and I might have watched too much Emily in Paris? Oui, I did. It also kind of matches my outfit today. And you can see it just gives a light pink on your lips. I'll be wearing this all throughout the day. Millenial Lipstick, literally my favorite thing. You could actually combine them together and they look pretty damn good together too. If I do say so myself, I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what? Who cares if I'm wearing lipstick at the studio? Who cares? But as a general manager, I not only teach, do all those other things, I also, of course, manage the studio full time. So I'm doing this video before I start working on a newsletter email and before I physically go to the studio. That's it. That's all it took for Merit Beauty. The Complexion stick, the best brush ever known to man. Oh my God. You guys, my skin looks so good. I want to see if anyone notices because I usually use just another Clean Beauty brand skin tint. And I wonder if anyone else is going to notice. I wonder if someone's going to say something about my skin today. I'll have to keep you posted on that. So definitely check the description box down below for all of the Merit coupons and goodies and Black Friday specials. Stay tuned for Friday because that is when I'm going to drop the podcast, of the recorded version of the podcast. And I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Merit, for one, reviving me, like inspiring me to get back on my YouTube and to put back into myself. It kind of feels like when you take on a job that needs like 100% of your energy, and I'm not a mom, but from what I can see from like my sisters and like my mother, it's like being a mom. It takes all of your energy and then you have to like remind yourself to feed back into your joy. And I'm back to where I'm like feeding back into my joy. So here I am for the day. Literally a 15-minute, maybe a 10-minute, because I've talked a lot in this, a 10-minute get ready with me. Thanks everyone for watching. Definitely check out Merit Beauty because they are absolutely fabulous. And when you first buy from Merit, you get the cutest freaking bag ever that you can tote your makeup in or like use as a clutch. I'm pretty sure I gave mine to my best friend Nina because I was looking for the bag today and I was like, where is that bag? And then I remembered it was such a Nina bag that I think I gave it to Nina. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to Friday and there will be a little Merit exclusive drop in my Friday video too. Goodbye everyone. Have a fabulous day.